Hi, Assalamualaikum. So my group from group 7 will represent and HACCP case study regarding marinated lamb in vacuum pack. Okay, I'm going to introduce my group members, which is the first one is Muhammad Zarif Mirza bin Muhammad Zuzain, Chen Wan Ying, Al Anki, Nur Najah binti Zamahuri, Nur Nabi Hajazwani binti Khayarani. Okay, um, The content of our presentation is the first one, Ang Angki will represent the company profile and organization chart of the company. The second one, Nabia Shazwani will represent the HACCP team and profile together with HACCP scope. Um, the third part, Chen Wanying will represent the food safety policy and food safety objective. And the fourth one, Naja will represent the product description and intended use, also with the process description and technology. And Zarif Mirza will represent the process flow diagram and layout, also with the HACCP plan. And the last part, Chen Wanying and Anki will present the GMP. So I'm going to pass for the first presenter.
My name is Ng Han Chi. I would like to start with our company profile. Our company is named as Yummy Yummy Company, which is established in 2017. It is located at Seri Kembangan, Selangor. As shown in the figure here, our company product is marinated lamb in vacuum pack. Our mission is to provide high-quality marinated lamb to consumer at different classes at affordable price. Whereas our vision is to become the leader company of marinated product in Malaysia. Next is the organization chart of our company, which is shown in this slide. Okay, now I would like to pass to the next presenter, Nabiha.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nabia Shazwani binti Khayarani and my metric number is 201045. And I will continue this presentation with number 3, which is HACCP team and profile. For our company, which is Yummy Yummy, our operation manager will be led by Muhammad Zarif Mirza bin Muhammad Zuzain, which is the food safety job responsibility for select HACCP team, chairperson of HACCP meetings, manage HACCP process. Skills required is management and communication skills, detailed knowledge, good in data management skills, and financial management skills. Detailed knowledge of HACCP process. And for the qualification for industry working experience, he got a Bachelor of Process and Food Engineering. He already has 10 years of experience as a food production technician. And for our quality assurance technician, which was filled by Chen Wan Ying, which is the food safety job's responsibility is produce HACCP plan, not taking at HACCP meetings, and the skill required is administrative skills, good knowledge of HACCP process, and the qualification is Bachelor of Food in Technology and 8 years of experience as a manager of NASA products in Berhad. Next, as for me, I was a quality assurance manager, and the job scope is challenge the work of the HACCP team to identify any weakness in the system, check if the final products achieve the requirements that have been set up, and observe if the products have defect or not. Make a routine inspection and quality test daily for every batch of the product. And for the skills is through understanding HACCP process, and for the qualification is Bachelor of Process and Food Engineering. I also have an experience of 7 years as quality manager at Podcast Sapporo Food and Beverage Ltd. And for our technical manager, were filled by an Anki, which is the job is advise the team on the product description, its intended use and required shelf life. And also the skill is detail of knowledge of the product, recipes, processes, and design. And for the qualification is she has a Bachelor of Food Technology and also experience almost 7 years in food production. And for Najah binti Zamahuri, she is our laboratory manager and as a food microbiologist. And his job responsibility is to assist team with food science and technology matters. And the skills is thorough understanding of relevant microorganisms and their control in food. And she also have a bachelor in food technology and also experienced 6 years as a lab researcher in food production. For our process operator, he fill in with our Nursara Sakina binti Ali, and the job responsibility is to advise the team on existing working practicing and on the practicality of any proposed revisions to this food. And the skills is detailed knowledge of what actually happens in practice throughout the process. And she also have a bachelor of process and food engineering and also have a experience of almost 4 years as process operator at F&M Beverage Sdn Bhd. For engineering survivor is Alia binti Hazwan, which is she is equipment specialist, and the job responsibility is to advise the team on the normal capabilities of equipment and on maintenance issues, monitor all the company's facilities and machine, including installation and repairment process. And the skills include working knowledge of all existing plant and equipment. And she is a bachelor of she is graduation of Bachelor of Manufacturing Engineering and also almost 5 years of experience as a supervisor at F&N Dairy Sdn Bhd. For our purchasing manager is Ahmad Tarmizi bin Rahmat Mikail. The job responsibility is to support the team leader for the implementation and maintenance of food safety management system, policies and procedure, collect the HACCP or ISO food safety certificate from the suppliers, and conduct the suppliers evaluation using the supplier evaluation questionnaire, maintain the list of approved suppliers, purchasing the product as per their customer and legal requirements, and also responsible for the communication of food safety information to the supplier. And the skill that requirement is good management skills, good market researching, tactics and negotiate skills, especially for the price, good communication skill and marketing capabilities, good and profitable decisions. And he also graduate from Bachelor of Science, which is Business Administration, and also have 4 years of experience in industrial sourcing. And for our transport survivor, which is Shahrul bin Azwan, which is logistics specialist, his job for our HACCP team is advising on existing and proposed delivery and storage arrangement. The skills that we need is good working knowledge of current logistically change, including receipt and dispatch of goods. He also have a Bachelor of Industrial Logistics and have 6 years of experience in logistics department. For our supervisor, Amirul bin Aznil, his job is ensure all of the employees follow the good manufacturing practice with HACCP, ensure the environment of the factory is clean from the and physical hazard. And the skills that we need is excellent communication, good in conflict resolution, strong leadership, critical thinking, time management, priority management, diversity awareness, guiding workload organization, staff development, managing performance, and openness advice. And he also have a Bachelor of Food Science in Food Studies and also have 4 years of experience in food production. That's all for our HACCP team and profile. And next we go to the number 4, which is HACCP scope. In the Yummy Yummy company, we produce marinated lamb in vacuum packs as our main products. This HACCP plan is focusing on getting HACCP certification for this marinated lamb. This HACCP plan also applies to all processes in our production, which are receiving raw materials, storage, salting, dressing, deburning, packaging, washing, frozen storage, thawing, marinating, vacuum packaging, labeling, chilling, chilled storage, and also refrigerated delivery. So that's all for me, and I will pass it to our team members. Thank you.
So now I will explain about the food safety policy in Yummy Yummy Company. In Yummy Yummy Company, our priority is to meet our customer expectation and comply with regulatory requirements. We are committed to produce excellent and safe food products for our customer and always strive for improvement according to HACCP principle. Therefore, in order to accomplish our goal, we always ensure that food is prepared under sanitary conditions that do not expose it to the risk of contamination. Second, we ensure that all employees are provided with adequate information, training, and tools necessary to do their job in hygiene and compliance manner. Third, we always ensure that the end product meets the consumer needs and requirements. Next, we ensure that all employees comply with all company food safety policies and procedures. The last one is we evaluate the quality and food safety policy by internal and external inspection recognized by the International Standard Organization. Next, I will explain about the food safety objective in Yummy Yummy Company. Our first objective is training. We target to provide total training hours of food safety training to minimum 20 hours per employees by yearly, and it's done by the human resource. And for the second one is the customer complaint. We target to reduce the number of customer complaints by 70% from the previous year and to respond the customer complaints within 2 working hours of the same day. The third one is the supplier evaluation. We target to reach the minimum performance of 80%. Next is the swab test. We target to control the total coliform count on food contact surface during monthly swab test to 0 count. These all are done yearly and by the hazard team. And last one is the product testing. We ensure that the food is safe from microbiological, chemical, and physical food hazard. All products must be safe from external chemical contaminant and non-safe food chemical or additive. No physical contaminants in our end product through strict adherence to GMP, and to control Salmonella to be 0 in the food product. We also target to control E. coli count to be less than 3 CFU per gram. We also target to control the total bacterial count in the end product to be less than 10 power of 2 CFU per gram. And the last one to control Listeria monocytogen to be 0 in our food product. This all is done yearly and by the QA or QC.
So hi, I'm going to present the product description and intended use. Okay, so the name of our product is Yummy Marinated Lamb, and the main raw material that we use is the lamb itself. The next part is we also include the servings per 100 gram, product characteristic, process, product instruction, which contain the product preparation and usage, product storage, and product storage. The next one is the labeling, packaging, shelf life of the product, and where our product will be distributed. Okay, so the next one is the intended use. As we know, lamb has many advantage if we consume it, but we come up with two, which is the first one, it reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease and being applied in the Mediterranean diets. The next one is it helps in fighting oxidative stress because they are cofactors in an important antioxidant enzyme system. Okay, so the next one is I'm going to present the process description and technology. As we can see here, it involves almost 10 process, but I'm going to um, it's, I'm going to mention certain process and also the technology used in it. Okay, so the first one is the V-shaped restraining conveyor. It helps in the process of slaughtering. Um, it helps the slaughterman to slaughter the sheep in more faster and easier way because the barrier actually will flank the sheep so that the sheep will stay still. The next one is the pelt puller machine. It helps the operator to peel off the skin of the sheep in more convenient, hygiene, and easier way. Okay. Um, the third machine is the frozen meat thawing machine, involved in the process of thawing process. Thawing is the process of defrosted meat. In this machine, it used a conveyor belt, a microwave generator supply, and a cooling system with the aid of radiation of 915 megahertz, a high frequency electromagnetic waves, and in here it involves in the heat transfer process. Okay. The second last machine is marinade machine. It involves in the process of marinating, where the sauce and the lamb will be mixed all together. Okay. And the last one is the garlic peeling machine. Uh, this machine use the strength of airflow of high power air compressor, and peeling rate and garlic quality are directly related to the air compressor purchased with 380 voltage. Require the cooperation of 5.5 or 7.5 kilowatt air compressor. Okay, so from here we can see in this I also attached a video on how the skin of the garlic being peeled. So here we got a clear garlic. So actually that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Zarif Miza. So I will continue with the process flow diagram. So starting with the receiving and then break into three parts, which is first is packaging storage, and then go to the slaughtering, washing, frozen storage, thawing, marinating, vacuum packaging and labeling, chilling, chill storage, and refrigerated delivery. On the other side is dry storage and raw material preparation. Okay, next this is our factory layout. Okay, so this factory layout show the flow of material, waste, and personnel. Okay, next is asset plan summary. Okay, asset plan summary. Basically, we have summarized from the principle number 1 to the principle number 7, and we put into the short table. Okay, first is CCP1 is dry storage. Okay, sleeping gas is salmonella and so on. Critical limits, the humidity of the storage should be between 50% to 55% humidity in order to ensure high food quality as long as possible. Okay, next, what is temperature and humidity? How monitoring the required temperature to be always between 10 degree to 21 degree. Frequency, continuously monitor for every batch of raw materials by using temperature monitoring systems. Who? Equipment operators. Okay, corrective action. We check the remote sensor to monitor the dry storage to ensure the temperature is always between 10 degree to 21 degree and the humidity is between 50% to 55%. Okay, verification. The final temperature for frozen storage and time taken will be recorded daily. Okay, records, temperature log and thermometer calibration log. Okay, so next week for the CCPB is going same thing because through the biological for the frozen storage. And then we can show the physical, okay, for example, refrigerated delivery, foreign materials such as debris of the torn packaging material. Okay, the maximum suggested loading limit per carton is 50 pound. Okay, and then the what is boxes containing the vacuum pack? Okay, how ensure the boxes are in good condition, frequency, continuously monitoring every box, and who, storekeeper, assistant driver, can and then for the corrective action, we check the condition of vacuum pack marinated lamp. Okay. For the verification, I think it's not. Okay, no. And then for the records, record on packaging condition before and after delivery. I think that's all for me. Okay. For the next, we will continue by my group members.
I would like to continue with Good Manufacturing Practice GMP Activity Summary. For design, infrastructure, and facility, many aspects are taken into consideration such as location, layout, working space, structure, and also facility. The factory is equipped with various facilities which include personal hygiene facilities such as toilet with self-closed door. For operation control, certain equipment are used for monitoring. For example, thermometers are used in storage room to make sure that the optimum temperature is maintained. Documentation is also important, such as daily temperature log. Besides that, for maintenance and cleaning, maintenance program is carried out to make sure that the machine are functioning and in good condition. In waste management, solid and liquid waste are disposed properly. In personal hygiene, only healthy operators are allowed to handle the food area. They are also always wearing adequate attire such as beard cover, hairnet, glove, and so on, which is provided by the factory when they are handling with food. Now I would like to pass to the next presenter, Wan Ying.
Actually, GMP activity also include pest control. Pest control program can be done once in a month, especially at the wet area which has high percentage of production of pests. Next is water. Only potable water can be used in food handling, and non-potable water can be used in fine system. Next is the receiving, storage, and distribution. Specification and inspection be done every time raw materials are arrived, and we need to provide sufficient storage room and the effective production towards the food to prevent contamination. Also, identification, traceability, and product recall is one of the GMP activity. We need to use barcode to trace every patch identification so that it's easy when there's a product recall. The last one is the internal inspection. Inspection towards the activity of audit to check the implementation of GMP, in which it involves GMP audit team, develop GMP plan, and execute audit. I think that's all from our group. Thank you.